Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Anime Vanguards trait reroll buff. I know we were just talking about the nerf yesterday, but it seems like it's been buffed since then. Just before we begin, I'd like to mention if you guys would please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot, and we'll be doing a Game Pass giveaway during every video. Anyway, let's just begin real quick. So it seems like last night, a lot of players and testers were discussing the trait reroll nerf being dropped from infinite clears to 12 clears a day. This would mean that you could get 12 trait rerolls normally every day, but then 24 on a 2 times weekend. Now this seems to have changed since yesterday to 24 clears, so basically doubling what we got before. This would mean that you could get at max half the trait rerolls you could get if you macroing throughout the entire day. Honestly, I don't know if they buffed it or if the numbers were just wrong in the first place, because as far as I'm aware, all the testers were claiming that it was 12 clears a day. I can even put up some screenshots. At the end of the day, right, if it's on me, that's my apology.
Endorse baby powder. Apologize for endorsing baby powder. I made a mistake.
Because if it was on me and I got my facts wrong, I should have had my facts straight before I dropped an entire video on it. But as far as I'm aware, even players were DMing me saying that they were only getting 24 clears, that like 24 trait rerolls that day. So as far as I'm aware, I didn't have my facts wrong. Like, I even spoke to testers and a lot of other members. What you can now farm daily. Time zones are all different for everyone. My 2 times weekends are Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm in the UK. So for 4 of these days, you'll get 48 trait rerolls from the normal clears, from half-hourly normal clears, because you can do those 24 times. Times by 2, that's 48. You'll get 10 bounties a day and 6 trait rerolls from the daily. That is 64 trait rerolls for 4 days of the week. 3 days of the week, you'll get 24 trait rerolls from the half-hourlies, 10 from the bounties, and then 3 from the dailies. That is 37 times by 3. So all of those added together is 367 trait rerolls, plus the 20 you'll receive from the weekly, plus the 40 you can get from the boss events. That means you're able to farm 427 trait rerolls. This doesn't include the small amounts that you'll get from the missions as well. But it does seem here that you can now start to farm up 427 rerolls actively throughout the week, which is again only slightly, I mean, it's 300 rerolls, 200 rerolls less than what we used to farm. But at the same time, you wouldn't really be able to farm the other 12 hours or most of those other 12 hours unless you were macroing. So I don't think this nerf is that big of a deal at all. I do agree with them. At the end of the day, it's just to stop people who are infinitely macroing these throughout the night. That's about it for today's video. I do really want to apologize for the misinformation I spread on the last video, so I will be deleting that video. So this is kind of like an apology. I am genuinely really sorry about that. But I do want to hear your guys' opinion in the comments down below as well. From as far as I'm concerned, right, a lot of players are saying that this is more of a pay to win feature that they sort of added in, but I think almost 700 rerolls a week. People are farming up. People have right now like 3,000 rerolls saved up in their inventory just by macroing this non-stop. And right now we're still getting 427 rerolls a week, which if you turn into Robux is 34,000, over 34,000 Robux worth of rerolls for free. I mean, considering we used to get 20 rerolls on like a good day before the update where challenges have been buffed so much, I think that this is a great, I think this is so amazing, you know. I still remember, you know, having to wait every 30 minutes and hoping it's a trait reroll challenge on 2 times a weekend. You know, I think that this is a great sort of update anyway. I do see how some players are still going to be upset about this, but I just don't think it's a big deal at all. At the end of the day, right, it's only to stop people from macroing 24/7. And even if you are macroing 24/7, you're just going to be damaging your PC at the end of the day. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video entertaining or helpful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. And please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.